Alright guys, let's watch this clip from a movie and then come back and discuss it at the end.
Hello, Ramsey. I'll do it. Sir, please, when do I get my money?
You get your first 3 million naira when you conceive, get the next 3 million naira when the pregnancy must have gotten to 6 months. Then you get your balance upon delivery.
Okay. Sir, but what if I can't conceive?
We will compensate you with 200,000 naira for your time.
Okay, sir.
And you'll live under the same roof with us from the day the procedure is done till the day you give birth and hand the child over to me.
There's a problem.
What problem?
What kind of problem?
You see, from the last scan that was carried out on her, we discovered that the baby is having some kind of irregular growth, and the baby is having a form of deformity. I'm sorry. I just say let me warn you guys before so that you know what to expect.
Ajay, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma.
Good morning,
Take us to the airport.
Yes.
Ramsey.
To the airport, sir. Are you traveling?
We are going back. We don't want the baby anymore. We are leaving.
Sorry, sir. Sir, what did you just say?
We're not interested in having the child anymore.
What happened?
What didn't happen? The doctor said that the baby is deformed. We do not want the baby anymore. We are leaving.
I don't understand you, sir. Okay, because the doctor said that the baby is sick, you want to abandon your own child.
We can't have such a child, Ramsey.
That's not our child.
That's not the kind of child we want.
Okay, ma. So what happens to the mother of the child?
And she has some money. She'll be able to sort herself. Ramsey, please, we have to go.
Sir, I don't
Where we
understand.
come from, we don't take that, please.
Okay guys, so let's talk about surrogacy. As you guys can see in this had to do with a couple that was looking for a kid, and because they could not conceive themselves, they had to resort to using a surrogate. Now, for those that don't know, surrogate mother just means the mother that carries the baby for a couple. So it's usually not your egg, it's usually not your sperm, but the embryo that grows is put inside you and you carry the baby to term, which means carrying the baby for the 9 months. So this is kind of becoming a lot more common because there's been a lot of new technological advances, and surrogate mothers, by the way, you don't need to sleep with anybody. Everything is medically induced and taken care of, so nobody is sleeping with anybody. So it's becoming frequent, more and more frequent these days, both in the US, Western world, and also in Nigeria, Africa, in general. So the problem is that the more people that are doing this, the more the variety of issues that are now coming out. And I'm going to run some examples here, because the thing is that most of the time, the couple that need the surrogate are, of course, without being said, usually wealthier or, in a better place in life financially than their host. So you tend to see people that are misbehaving sometimes. I wouldn't use the word misbehaving so I don't sound rude, but the truth is that there's been different things that would come up, and it's kind of hard for the host to fight because they can't get. So there's situations where maybe we've had places of where the couple wanted like a twin, but then the host had triplets and they didn't want one. Okay, you don't want one. What do you want the host to now do? What do you want the surrogate mother to now do with the third one? You want twins, you take twins, and who do you leave the third one for? Something like that. Situations where the couple got pregnant while the host is in the middle of the process, and now there's like friction whether you want the child, whether you're still willing to pay what you wanted to pay. There's also instances where the couples abandon the infants because of one dysformation or another. So these things should not happen. When you've signed up for a kid, you've signed up for the kid, and the kid is yours to keep no matter what the outcome is. The kid is yours, so you got to step up and do the right thing. And all these things are because it's becoming more frequent. When it was only 1% of the population doing it, it didn't really, it wasn't really a thing. But right now, it's probably about 40 or 50% of the population that are looking for kids that actually go for surrogacy. So, guys, I'm talking mostly to the couples now that need surrogate moms. You guys should start doing better. Keep up with the agreements, follow through with the plan. And of course, we also have to address the mother host, because there's also issues that come out from that side. When you agree to be a surrogate, don't change your mind later. You get? Now I understand this is a human and emotional thing, and which is why there's more and more court cases and legal contracts that surround the process. But if you're signing up to have a baby for some couple, don't change your mind later. Stick to the plan, and follow through with it, so that there's no need for all this. You can see in that movie that there was, they said the lady has to come and live with them. This is just them trying to keep an eye on her, right? Just in case anything, flips. Based on technology, there's gonna be a lot more going on with people trying to use the surrogate approach to have kids. So, everybody kind of needs to be on their toes and do the right thing. Please subscribe. If you don't like it, please subscribe too, because one day I will address your matter and you'll be glad that you're here. This is CJ from Mcnnadi Studios, and see you on the next clip.